I'm James Fennell, and here we are today at Burtown House and Gardens, which is my family home since 1710. It was built by Quakers, and we're in the land of the Quakers. Ballytor, the local village, is where the famous Shackleton clan came from. Isabel Shackleton, I suppose, who was responsible for some of the early parts of this garden, was my great-grandmother, and she was related, she was first cousin to Ernest the Shackleton, the explorer. So there's a lot of history, not just with the built history, but with the gardens. The gardens have been expanded bit by bit by different generations. My mother, my late grandmother, Isabel Shackleton, and now myself. More recently, we've built the Green Barn restaurant, which is a big organic restaurant that faces into the organic kitchen garden. We supply 95% of the produce from our garden for the restaurant. So it's about not farm to fork, meters to fork. Today we're here for part of the Carlow Garden Festival, and we had David Ray from the Royal Botanical Gardens in Scotland giving a great talk this morning, and this afternoon we have Neil Porteous from Mount Stewart giving another talk. So very exciting. It's great to have all these garden enthusiasts here at Burtown. We hope to welcome more people over the coming months, years, and to enjoy everything we've put together here.
My name is Neil Porteous. I'm Head of Gardens at Mount Stewart up in County Down in Northern Ireland, and also Regional Gardens and Parks Advisor. I've been very lucky over the last few years to work with the Carlow Garden Festival, sometimes leading tours around in gardens I barely know, so I have to go down a couple of weeks before and scout out, talk to the owners, find out about the gardens. But I'm just so impressed at these events. They're so well attended, the people are so enthusiastic, and the questions you get are so focused and intelligent. It's such a lovely event to be a part of. The talk I have this afternoon is really about Mount Stewart and its microclimate, and how, because of it, we can grow a lot of plants from Myanmar, which used to be known as Burma, so quite far south in Asia. But obviously the plants we're collecting are from the tops of mountains, and they grow well in County Down by and large. And so we have a great collection of rhododendrons from there and other plants. And I was lucky enough a year ago to go on a trip to Myanmar, to places that you can't get to now, as luck would have it. And we were able to botanize, to have a look at these plants, see them growing in the wild, which is just such an insight for me. So that when I get back to Mount Stewart, we can make it look much more natural and real.
I'm David Ray. I'm the recently retired Director of Horticultural Learning at the Royal Botanic Garden, a place I've been my entire working life. I've been there for 40 years. And I came to Carlow Garden Festival to tell people how my experience of being in a botanic garden has changed radically in the 40 years that I've been there. So when I started, it was really about municipal botanical gardening. And now the political environment's changed, the regulations about how you collect plants and what you can do has changed, health and safety has changed, climate has changed, the environment's changed. There's been a huge amount of change. So for most people looking at the botanic garden, it appears to be fairly similar to the way it's always been. Nice plants growing in well-tended borders. But actually, behind the scenes, the science, the research, the conservation, the way we go about managing the collections to make sure they're available for people to use. So there's a real purpose to growing the collections, not just an end in themselves, but really there for what we call stakeholders and user groups, so they can come and use the plants for their recreation, their learning, their education, and all the different courses we do. And that's what I was trying to put over in the Carlow Garden Festival.